The narcissist's reaction when they realize you're never coming back. Ever wondered what happens when you finally say, "I'm done with a narcissist," and walk away for good? If you've reached the point where you've seen through their games and decided you're done for good, this video is for you. In today's video, we're diving into the aftermath of a narcissist realizing you're never coming back. If you've been through the cycle of breaking up and getting back together, you know how tough it can be. But now that you've made the final decision, what comes next? We're addressing the big question of, how does a narcissist react when they understand you're truly gone for good? The responses can be intense and varied. From shock and denial to rage and manipulation, we'll explore the complex emotional landscape they go through. Stage 1. When a narcissist realizes you are truly done and won't come back, they are struck with shock and disbelief. They are genuinely surprised because they always assumed you would remain in their life indefinitely. Narcissists are accustomed to a sense of entitlement, believing that others will continuously accept their behavior and that their control is unbreakable. They underestimate your ability to assert yourself, thinking their harmful actions will go unchallenged. When you finally reach your limit and refuse to tolerate their behavior any longer, their astonishment is evident. Despite their efforts to mask it, they are deeply unsettled. They had expected you to endure their behavior forever and might even think you're just playing a game. Once you set that firm boundary, the relationship comes to an end. Stage 2. Fury and retaliation. After the initial shock fades, a wave of fury and retaliation follows. They will be furious with your refusal to meet their expectations. From their perspective, you are challenging their sense of entitlement, leading to explosive anger. This may present itself through yelling, demeaning comments, or attempts to provoke a reaction from you. Their outbursts are a frantic effort to regain control and punish you for not complying with their demands. This behavior underscores their inability to handle rejection maturely and highlights their emotional immaturity. Stage 3. Desperate attempts to reconcile. Once their rage diminishes, the narcissist might engage in desperate attempts to reconcile. This could involve periods of silence as a passive-aggressive strategy, or a barrage of promises, affection, and insincere apologies. They might try to transform into the ideal partner you always wanted, seeking to lure you back into the relationship. Remember, this isn't about genuine change or a wish for a healthy relationship. It's a manipulative tactic to reclaim what they lost. If their actions seem designed to provoke a specific response from you, it's a form of manipulation. Stage 4. Victimhood play. Along with their attempts to reconcile, the narcissist will likely start playing the victim. They will try to rewrite the story, casting themselves as the wronged party and blaming you for their behavior. They may seek sympathy from you or others, portraying themselves as the victim. This tactic is part of a smear campaign intended to make you seem like the aggressor while they assume the role of the victim. Stage 5. Feigned indifference. Eventually, you might see a facade of indifference from the narcissist. They may act as though they no longer care, but this is often a cover for their actual emotions. Their apparent indifference serves as a way to distance themselves from the reality of their loss and avoid facing their shortcomings. It's a defensive strategy to shield themselves from the pain of losing your validation. Stage 6. Emotional breakdown. As the narcissist comes to terms with the failure of their usual tactics, they might experience an emotional breakdown. They may retreat, isolating themselves from others and hiding away. Their fragile ego struggles to manage the situation, resulting in a significant emotional collapse. This breakdown is part of their pattern, though they often eventually recover and revert to their old behaviors. Stage 7. Resentment and rationalization. Over time, the narcissist may develop a sense of resentment. They will grudgingly accept that you are not returning and may turn their focus to finding new sources of validation. They might rationalize the situation by convincing themselves that you deserved what happened or that it was unavoidable. While this resentment is often temporary, it usually leads them to attempt re-entry into your life, trying to win you back. To protect yourself, focus on maintaining the boundaries you've set and prioritize your own healing. Emphasize personal growth and self-care as you move forward. I hope this video has provided insight into the narcissist's reactions when they realize you're not coming back. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.